So a lot of people ask me about muscles here and how to work those out. What would you suggest as exercises for that?
Okay, we go back to basics again. What we want to do is we want to start with the core. We want to lock the core into place.
Okay.
Okay, when we get that locked into place, then we want to exaggerate the responses up here.
Okay.
So if you put your arms out straight, as if you're holding a broom handle across your shoulders,
Okay.
that exaggerates what's going on here. Then turning exaggerates it. Okay, now we've been through that in the other lessons. Now hold these 1 pound weights and we'll do the same thing. Okay, we want muscle responses.
Do I still hold this $100 bill?
You hold the $100 bill. You
Okay.
keep, this is always locked here. The knees are always straight.
Okay.
Okay, now see how the weight exaggerates what's going on in your shoulder. Okay,
Wow.
it exaggerates what's going on in your chest while you're doing this. Okay, now come back to here. We've seen that without the weights. Now bring the weights forward. Keep this straight here, locked here. But you see how that makes the shoulders work harder.
You can really feel the shoulders and the chest and the upper part of the arms really strong.
It exaggerates what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the agents that uses the machine has 2 pound weights like this, and he challenges the guys to hold them out straight with their arms at shoulder height for 2 minutes.
It's really difficult for me already, and it's only 1 pound,
Right.
so you can actually...
It really exaggerates what's going on with the shoulders. Okay, when I first did it with 2 pound weights, because I needed 2 because of my size, I couldn't hold them for 20 seconds.
Yeah,
my shoulders weren't strong enough, and my core wasn't. And as I gradually, so I'd quit, and I'd do other things. I stretched and turned, always focusing on the core. But I would come back to that, and come back to it, and gradually take the time out longer and longer and longer.
What I do...
It's something you build up, strengthen the core, then you build up strength in the extremities.
What I do on my machine, I put some music on, and then I just do all these different light exercises with the dumbbells. The ones that you guys probably experience at least once or twice in aerobic classes or some kind of like any light cardio, any one of these DVDs that you do at home, anything like that, and you know, all these things or these kind of exercises.
What happens when you do that is it increases the reps. Like if you do that standing with the machine off, there's 2 reps.
Right.
Okay? But if you do it with the machine, the rest of the body has to work to support you under the motion. So it gives you the benefit of like 10 reps instead of just 2.
That's very important that you will understand that, the fact that no matter what you do on the ground, it's very different than when you do it on the machine. It's triple and more the effect when you do any kind of exercises or movement on it. So if I do that on the ground, it's one thing. I get what? 2 times? 2-3 times if I do that. If I do it on the machine, it depends what speed I'm on, but anything from like 3-4 times more. And so it just shows you that it's working out like faster, stronger, and better than if you do the same thing on the floor. So no matter what exercise you do, if you do that on the machine, it's just so much better for you.
And it's the sort of thing, if you want to do that, like if you're doing this at home, which is the convenience of the machine, you can do it before breakfast, you can do it after breakfast, you can do it in the middle of the morning, before lunch, after lunch, the middle of the afternoon, before dinner, after dinner.
10 minutes every time?
Well, I would, if I'm going to focus on this, I would just do 2 minutes every time.
Okay.
I would do 10 minutes once, but to get started, you start slowly and build up. It's just like going to the gym. Some people don't go to the gym and start at 5 hours. They go to the gym and start in half hour, and they build up, and you get some people that go to the gym 5 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Okay.
Well, they're doing different things during that time, but this is a fitness machine, and you can use it in short periods, like if you've got a shoulder you want to rehab and you just want to stretch and do that for 2 minutes and then go do something else and come back and do it again for 2 minutes. Just so you're not overdoing it, you're not stressing it,
So
you're not going to pain,
It's okay to do it few times a day, you're saying. Let's say one time you do it 10 minutes, and then every single time after that you can do either 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 4 minutes, as long as you're kind of building it up to be easier and more comfortable for your body to get used to it, right? Is that correct?
But I mean, if I'm talking about someone that's had an injury, or if I'm talking about Granny Goose, Granny Goose can't get on there for 10 minutes,
right?
But she can get on for 2, once a day.
Yeah.
And then next week, twice a day. And the week after that, 3 times a day. And the week after that, 4 times a day. She gradually builds up. She starts with her feet close together, less intensity. So the 10 minutes is important as a goal, but if you're young and fit to start with, you can go to 10 right away.
Yeah.
But Granny Goose isn't going to 10 to start with.
Basically, just build it up gradually, and it's going to work better for you if you do so.